Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I thought I'd start a weekly reflection for you because I thought that might help some people. So here we are, let's give it a go. The first one is about a time when I got stuck in a toilet with my son. So here goes. When my son was a toddler, we attended a church where the creche was upstairs, away from the congregation. And this was fantastic because the children could make as much noise as they wanted and there was no concerns about them disturbing the congregation. Now there was a toilet upstairs, which was really helpful as well, so we didn't have to go back downstairs. Now one Sunday in the height of summer, I ended up alone in the creche. I think all the other families were on holiday. And my son needed the toilet, so I took him to the bathroom upstairs. Now afterwards, we tried to leave the bathroom and we realised that the lock was jammed and we were trapped in the toilet. Half an hour later, I managed to prise the door open and go downstairs where the service had finished. Now, the reason why I was really panicking about being stuck upstairs was that nobody could hear me, nobody knew I was there, and I was supposed to be doing the tea and coffees after the service. Now, when I got back downstairs, there was a huge queue of people waiting for tea and coffee. I was so embarrassed. So I quickly organised the tea trays and explained I'm really sorry I got stuck in the toilet upstairs, and everyone had a really good laugh about it. But that half hour of being trapped in the toilet was absolutely horrendous. You know, I had to stay in that confined space until I could find a way of getting out. I was on my own in the upstairs of the building with no point calling for help because nobody could hear me. Sometimes we can feel really trapped in circumstances. You know, an illness, a family situation, bereavement, relationship breakdown, and even the lockdown situation we find ourselves in now can make ourselves feel like we're stuck in a box and there's no way to break through. Now in the beginning, you fight to get out until you've used all your strength and it's easier just to stay in the box. That box is your safe place, and to leave it is a really daunting idea. So when we get trapped in a situation and we've used all our energy, what do? How can we get ourselves out of this situation? I've got 3 things that I think may help. The first thing is to have a plan. The situation was dire. I was trapped in the toilet and I had no way of getting anybody's attention. Now at that point I had 2 choices. I could panic and frighten my son, or I could stay calm and find a way of getting out. And I chose the latter. You know, I pulled and I pulled and I pulled on that lock, prizing it open little by little, millimetre by millimetre, until I could open the door. I had to keep going with little baby steps to get me out of that toilet. So what steps, even tiny ones, can you make to get closer to your breakthrough? It may be something really simple, like spring cleaning your home and getting organised. It might be making a phone call to get control of your finances. It might be just making adjustments to your lifestyle to help you deal with the illness. Whatever it is, create a plan and imagine life after the situation is resolved. Start dreaming outside of the box. The second thing is pray. Now some of you might be looking at me as if, oh, you're a bit weird, I don't pray. But when I pray, I truly believe that when we get into situations where we can't help ourselves, God intervenes. My hands were really sore from pulling that lock. My arms were straining under the pressure of all the pulling. Physically, I should not have been able to get out by myself, but I prayed. And God gave me a supernatural strength and determination that meant I could continue when I could no longer feel my hands. And there are many, many, many situations where I have done that, and God has come and He's helped me and He's intervened. And God can do the same for you. Give Him your situation and He will give you the strength to keep going so you can see your breakthrough. And the third thing is, once you've got out, don't go back in. As humans, we're creatures of habit, aren't we? We get used to situations, and after a traumatic event, sometimes we struggle to move on. And I completely understand that. But once you've managed to get yourself out and you've found a way forward, don't go backwards again. Embrace the future and enjoy the freedom of being out of the box. Thank God for your healing. Thank God for the restoration of a family situation. Thank God for your new financial freedom. Take it with both hands and run with the life that you now have. And another thing, don't get yourself stuck in the toilet. Let's pray. Father, I pray for people that feel trapped at this time. Lord, let them know your peace and your love. Give them strength and help them to feel peace at this troubled time. Amen. Okay, that's all for today. So take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.